Well, if you guys have noticed, in 2014, as of now, cigarette prices have gone up considerably high, and you know, a lot of people have turned to rolling your own, which is, I mean, it's a better idea. I mean, you're going to save a lot of cash doing it this method. I mean, if you're going to pay $18 for about 20 cigarettes, a pack of 25s possibly, this pack over here, the pack of tobacco, 25 grams, cost me 15 bucks, about 16, and you can make around 40 cigarettes with this much. This one's JPS Blue, and yeah, remember guys, smoking does kill. That's probably a kid. It's probably, yeah, a little kid. So, what you do is you start off with your paper, make sure it's flat, and make sure the gum end is faced towards you. So you've got the gum end over there, make sure that's facing towards you. And what you do then is get your filter. I use ultra slim micro filters, a little bit smaller, but makes the job much easier. And you get a little bit more smoke too. So what you do is you put it at the end, make sure it's balanced, and what you do is you grasp it at the tip. I mean at the top of the papers. So you got your papers, and you hold onto the paper like that, and push up a little bit on one end, just enough to get a little bit of a gap. And that's where you're going to put your tobacco. Now, what you do is you don't get a lot of tobacco. You're not going to roll it properly. You start off with a little bit. Depends how you roll. I roll differently compared to others. This one's pretty dry. It's not too dry, but it's a little bit moist. Not too moist, but it's mainly dry. Just pat it down. Make sure it hits the bud. Make sure it's all aligned to the filter, a little bit more in there. And make sure, once you push it down, make sure there's a little gap near the front, otherwise you're going to get a lot of spillage. Now what you do is hold back, go back to your papers and use your forefinger and thumb, index finger and thumbs, to roll only the paper up and down. Don't touch the tobacco. And once that's settled, then you can touch it. So what you do is you grab it a little bit near the middle, and then you press the tobacco down a little. And now this is the hardest part, trying to get the rolling. So what you do is you go all the way down, like that, on your rolled tobacco, and use your thumb. I'm going to roll this one differently. Use your thumb, and go all the way around, like that. Like, this is a different one. I'm going to make this one big, like a little blunt, but this is how I roll it. And what you do is you just lick the gum. As such. So that's what you should get. So you should get a tight filter and a lot of space. If you would like to add more, that's because I usually add more. Now what I usually do is, I mean, that's finished product if you roll it small. Alright, so as you see, I've added a little bit more in there, and I've made a little bit of a plunging thing, you know, it's got a blunt end, and I use that to pack it in, you know. That as of now, you know, it's filled and it's a little bit loose, which is good, so the tobacco will burn a little bit better. But personally, I like to store them, so what I do is I use this thing and push it down a little bit, so you get a little bit more of a space, and it's a little bit tighter, yeah, I know, but yeah, so you add a little bit more on the tip and give it a little bit more of a push. This is if you want my method, and twist the ends, and you should get that as your final product. And I know it looks like a blunt. I mean, you can basically go up to a copper and pull a prank on him, make him look like it's weed, but it's not. But yeah, anyways, that's my tutorial, and thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe.